So thank you so much.
Dungeons and Dragons, hey! Y'all are a whole team. Hey, queen. I don't know. Y'all should fight it out. No, it could be two queens. No, fuck that. Ain't no wizards. We got royalty in the front in the second row. Queens. I like saying queens. I like pose. Queens. I like it. Yes. I feel good. Give me go up for Stacey one more time. Oh, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, cool. So we're gonna bring up the next comedian. Now here's the thing.
Shut the fuck up!
Thank you. What's your name again?
Nina.
Nina to shut the fuck up, lady. Just told y'all to shut the fuck up. So we got a detective and we got a shut the fuck up lady. You don't know what the fuck might happen next. I'm gonna push a button and be like, yo, beat their ass. Cuckle. And then after that, I'll be like, boom, and then be like, shut the fuck up while he's beating your ass. It can happen that fast. Okay. Now here's the deal. This next comedian coming to the stage, I believe, is his first time. Correct? So, because it's his first time, I'm sure he's nervous. All right. As a comedian, like myself, I know how much heart and guts and courage it takes to come up here and tell a bunch of strangers about how big and/or your small your dick may be. So, what we're going to do is, to make him feel welcome and awkward, we're going to give him the Broken Mic Comedy introduction, which includes a slow clap. Nope, not yet. The ratio between black and white is kind of heavy white, so the rhythm is going to be off. So we're going to start slow. We're going to start slow, and then we're going to gradually build up, okay? All right, so just, okay. You ready? It's a lot of pressure, because if you fuck this up, the whole thing's fucked up. You ready? We're going to start the slow clap. Gaston, as the slow clap gets hot, I need them dashes to go up on the volume. All right? And then as those, and then it's going to get really, really hype, and he's going to get really, really comfortable. Maybe. Or this could be fun for me to watch him, like, explode right up here. All right, here we go. No pressure. I'm going to point. And as I point, you start clapping. You ready? And 3, 2. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Give me some dashes. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. This next comedian comes to the stage. I want you to call right now Mr. Mike Willis. Thank you. A lot of pressure. Thank you for that.
Not nervous at all now. So, yeah, my last name's Willie. You know, growing up, my nickname in grade school was Free Willie. Great movie, great movie. And in junior high, it was Big Willie Style, one of the best clean rap albums of all time. And now the name I go by most is why haven't you given us grandchildren? So anybody put on some weight during the pandemic? Right? Rough pandemic, sitting at home, watching Netflix, doing Uber Eats. Yeah. So I recently took off the pandemic weight, but now I've got all this existential dread weight from the previous decade. So I gotta get rid of that next. So you know, speaking of existential dread, I do these cemetery walks. You know, it's one of the few places I can clear my mind in the city, and I get that Zen moment. And you know, I'm looking for inspiration for my epitaph. You know, the one-liner on your gravestone. And yeah, there's Bible verses, there's poetry, but the one I found that spoke to me was he was tired and lay down to rest. I should spend my... You're ahead of me. I should spend my death just as I spent my life. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so anybody on dating apps here? Dating apps? Yeah, I'm on them too, yeah. Rough. rough. So I'm on Hinge, and they recently added a few new features. Vaccination status, pronouns, sexuality, all important, very important. What I'm waiting for is the how self-aware am I portion of the app. Like, example, I'm a 6, a hard 6, but I could be a 7 if I tried, and I know that because I'm self-aware. A decade on the dating apps will do that too. Yeah. So it's brutal out here, as Olivia Rodrigo likes to say. Yeah. So anybody want to hear some dating app stories? I got a lot of great stories. Yeah. So I was on Tinder 6 years ago. Met this woman. She wants to meet up for a drink. I say, okay, what time? She says, between 11 and 3. I'm thinking, wait a minute, a range? Now, if a woman doesn't give you a hard hour to meet, that's a red flag. So I looked up the club we were going to go to. Archibald's. Why do I know that? Why do I know that name? She's a stripper. She didn't want a date. She wanted my money. Yeah. Well, scarred me for life. I'm no longer on Tinder, so moved on from that. And actually, I inadvertently used Facebook as a dating app. I didn't know you could do that. So I work in the restaurant industry, and got a lot of coworkers. They had a baby shower. You know, I was doing my white boy dance moves. Everyone loves them. All the Latinas, how could they resist a 6? I mean, so one woman posted a video of me dancing, and then I got a message from one of the people at the party. She said, you know, let's talk and get to know each other. And she only spoke Spanish, so I speak it. And we set up a date. And she took an Uber to the date. But she didn't tell me something. The person who got out of the Uber first was a little 5-year-old boy. Didn't know about him. We had a nice family dinner as our first date together. Yeah. The kid spoke English, so, you know, he was able to ask me some really pointed questions. Yeah. The first one was, are you Santa Claus? Yeah. He asked me for a bicycle. He asked me for a rocket ship, and I was just waiting for him to ask for a wedding ring for his mom next. You know, first date. I mean, why not, right? So, yeah, all these dating app stories, wild. I recently joined a Catholic match. You know, rough pandemic. I was, yeah, honestly, getting back to my roots. My cousins, they actually had to crowdfund it for me. I couldn't even get unemployment. You know, that's how bad it was. So I met this woman, and she wants to have a video call. Went great. We do a chat, and I say, let's go for a walk and get a drink. And she says, okay, but we need to talk. Now, nobody needs to talk, okay? So she calls me up. Why would anyone want to talk? Shout out Seinfeld. So she calls me up and she says, I don't think it's God's will for us to be together. Yeah. Now, okay. I've been friend zoned before. I've been brother zoned before. I've never been God's will zoned before. Now, that's the highest level. You can't go above God. I mean, now, my friend said, you know, you should have gone on the walk with the woman, just as friends. I mean, this is a prophet you're dealing with. She knows the will of God. Like, what are you thinking, man? Like, you could get the lottery numbers, you know? You can find out who's going to be the next president. Or, you know, who you're actually supposed to wind up with so you can get off this fucking dating. Yeah, so, in closing, all these stories have not been embellished because they need no embellishment. Just like the man whose life I'm leading, he was a fictional character, George Costanza. I'm actually leading his life in reality. This is just my life as a short, stocky, slow-witted ball man. Thank you very much.
Give thinking. Give me a pause real quick. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I see my friend Mike. He did such a great job. I can go home now. No, you the fuck you can't. No, you can't. We got 2 more comics. After that, we can all go home. I want to go home now, but I can't. So because I can't, you have to stay. Okay? 2 more comics. Don't make me have to make him call back up. Lock this shit down. I like you, man.